Hi, today I'm at the Sittingbourne Sci-Fi event at the Forum, which is already proving massively popular. There's lots to see and do here. Famous actors, authors, costume designers. There's a whole host of things that you can do and come and see. So who are you?
And this is James.
Can't quite see James, he's not quite in there. Oh, James has now made an appearance. Yeah. And show me the back of your wings, because that's pretty interesting. I like that. That is really neat. You can turn back round now. Yeah.
We're going for the Alice in Wonderland theme.
Oh, okay.
So you've got Alice.
Oh, you're going to have to be in the video. You're going to have, yeah. That's it. You're in. Yeah, come on. So tell us, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Mainland.
Okay. So yeah, relatively local then. Yeah. And you've come down here today to be part of it for.
Yes, yep. I've displayed my artwork at the back as well, which is also inspired by costumes. And basically, Alice in Wonderland is really good.
Well, thank you very much.
Right. Hello there. I'm Simon Fisher-Becker, better known to most of you as Dorian Moldovar from Doctor Who.
And what other things may you have been in?
Well, just finished a Christmas series called Puppy Love on BBC 4, and that was a very different role.
Oh yeah, I would do that.
And I've got my one-man show called My Darling Is a Puncture, that's travelling around the country.
Yeah.
And I've got a book version of it coming out, my autobiography, published in October 2015. You can order it online.
Where online?
You can pre-order. Go to my website, which is fisherbecker.info, and click on the link to Fantastic Books Publishing, and you'll just follow the routes there, and you'll be able to pre-order.
Okay, and how are you finding today?
Today, it's very overwhelming because we're sort of stuck in a corner here, and then everybody comes in as if a coach has arrived. They go.
It has certainly been very busy down the town. It's been good, yeah.
It's very good that people have chosen to come and support the Alzheimer's and dementia charities here, and I'm very pleased to be here to give them my support as well.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
No, that's always a pleasure.
Bunn. I was the original Stormtrooper in Star Wars. I also worked on Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
See, I was only 11 when Star Wars actually came out, so I mean, obviously you were filming it for some period before that, and it was a lot of it was filmed in the UK, wasn't it?
All of it.
Oh, all of it.
Parts like the opening desert scenes.
Yeah.
Which were filmed in Tunisia. And then they came back and it was all filmed at Elstree Studios.
Oh, okay.
Which is 8 miles outside of London.
Yeah. And what else have you done with your life since then?
Well, I've done that most of my life.
Okay.
I've been in the first two Superman films.
Oh, okay.
I was in 4 James Bond films.
Okay. What James Bond films?
View to a Kill, The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker, and Living Daylights.
Yeah, well, all the Roger Moore ones then.
Pretty much all was Living Daylights with Timothy Dalton.
Oh yes, yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, are you one of the people that was a stormtrooper, or are you?
I was the original.
You was a stormtrooper, yeah.
The costume was actually moulded on me.
Oh, okay. So, any sort of problems wearing that costume?
It wasn't nice.
No.
It was a brittle plastic that as you moved, and that plastic would pinch.
Oh. Did it get better? Did it like improve in the second film, or did they?
I started doing some of the stunt work on it, and if you do the stunt work, you wore a rubber one.
Right.
It's not easy to get all over.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Matthew Dale, and I've appeared in Doctor Who, the episode Robots of Sherwood, current series with Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman.
And what else have you done? Because I mean, obviously you've done quite a lot more than just Doctor Who.
Yeah, I started my career, well, I did 4 years Stagecoach, which basically led me to my first TV work, which was Teachers. Did a couple of cooking shows, a couple of like game shows on TV. But then at Stella. Last couple of weeks I've been Casualty, but it all really, my career fully kicked off when I was in Doctor Who from September.
Okay, so Casualty, were you a victim?
No, I was just a visitor, but you see me quite clearly in the episodes.
Oh, so you didn't have any sort of blood or guts spurting out anywhere?
No, I am. I'm also in Far From the Madding Crowd, which has just been released in the cinemas, which worth going to see. And I've been filming for another TV show, which I did have blood and guts all over me. It's called The Bastard Executioner. It's filmed in near Swansea, and that'll be out in I think a September area. But there's lots of fighting, killing, and so I got killed and back alive again, and just so that was fun.
Well, thank you very much.
That's right.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alan Flyng. I was formerly an actor. Started when I was 10 years old. My first credit was singing a solo at St Paul's Cathedral at Winston Churchill's funeral in January 1965. After that, I stayed at a drama school, and on graduation, my first West End show was Annie. First production of Annie, and I was asked to sing, which was no problem for me, but I was also asked to dance, which I was useless at, because I had 2 left feet. So they asked me to dance transverse across the stage from upstage to downstage, which I managed to do at the Victoria Palace Theatre, a theatre with the steepest rake in England. And as I came quite to the front of the stage, I ended up in the orchestra pit on my back, and then burst into song, lying on my back. And the producers came running down, laughing their heads off, put their heads over the parapet and just went, "You've got the job." So that was my first West End show. I appeared in 45 plays and musicals in the West End, working at the National Theatre in repertory, where I did 20 shows in a period of 1 month.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. From Way Upstream, which is in the West End at the moment, I did the very first production of it, and I'm an 8-point play. I was in Guys and Dolls, the second Mrs. Tanqueray. I can't even remember what plays I was in, they were so fast.
So what about your film career? What's that consisted of?
My film career followed on from that, directly on from that. The first film I was in was called Quatermass and the Planet People, in which I played a very strange looking hippie with long mullet hair and a poncho, makeup stripes across my face, chanting in Black Park.
Because there was a TV programme, Quatermass, wasn't there? Yeah, I was a bit before my time. Well, not much before my time, but yeah.
Most people's time. And from there, it just went on. I appeared in over 500 films.
You've done 500 films? Okay, so you weren't unemployed a lot then, were you?
I literally worked every day I wanted to.
Wow.
I was just very, very lucky. I've been blessed all my working life. A lot of the films were just one-day appearances.
Okay.
You go and you do a supporting part, or you do a feature, whatever. Just a supporting actor, whatever. Sometimes I got better speaking roles, never a star role. And then towards the end of my acting career, I decided I wanted to go back to theatre, but I wanted to go back into theatre and study costume design. So I took myself back to the National Theatre, and they took me through theatrical tailoring. So I have my sitting guilds in theatrical tailoring, and the first film I came out of the National Theatre to do was called Gyro City, which was the first film that was commissioned by Channel 4 when it started.
Okay.
The film was on 4.
Yeah.
That was with Glenda Jackson and John Finch. But the day before I started working on that film, I got a very late request as I walked out of Elstree Studios, just having signed my contract, from the first assistant on Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
Standing outside the stage, moaning and smoking like mad. They'd had terrible trouble with an actor who'd flown all the way from the States and all morning had not managed to say one line straight because he had a stutter. And even though they wanted to dub him anyway, they couldn't because his mouth was like that all the time. So they asked me if I wouldn't mind just stepping into the costume and going on stage and doing it as if anyway. So that was the last time I was on camera, which was Return of the Jedi, there you are.
Yeah.
And I said, sir, we lost our 4 bridge deflector shields, which was cut to, sir, we lost our bridge deflector shields.
Gonna have to look that up, you know.
Yeah, it's right at the end of Return of the Jedi in the space battle. I'm the captain of the bridge of a ship called Executor, which was Darth Vader's ship. And during the battle, he's defending the Death Star, and an X-Wing comes through the bridge window.
Yeah.
And I say, sir, we lost our bridge deflector shield. Admiral Pete says, intensify the forward battery, and the officer next to him, Officer Neela, says, too late, too late. And the X-Wing comes through the glass, explodes, and the Death Star does a nosedive into the Death Star, which explodes, where I'm also serving as a Death Star officer, so I managed to die twice in one scene.
That's impressive. Yeah, that's impressive.
So
it was the whole thing was a bit of luck, really. Yeah.
That was my last acting part on film.
Okay.
And I then went on to do costume design for the next 35, 37 years, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
And I've got another 45 films here in Britain and another 9 in America to my credit. And that has been my acting, singing, whatever career.
Well, that is very impressive, I must say. So, and thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Anytime at all.
Just a general quick laugh. It's an interesting person.
Well, perhaps you could just introduce yourself then and tell us about your lovely, wonderful artwork.
Oh, you mean this stuff?
Yeah. Because I really apologise, but I don't actually know a whole lot about you and what you're doing, so...
That's fine, I don't know anything about you.
Fair enough.
You're either a photographer or just a weirdo with a fetish for pointing guns at people.
I run a website, so I'm neither.
That's cool, that's cool. I'm assuming we're running now.
Yep.
I'm Grant Perkins. I'm a freelance comic book artist. I've done work for such companies as 2000 AD. I did the covers for their Future Shots books. I think you may or may not see one in the shop back here.
Yeah, we can see that.
We can see that, excellent. This is what you could have won. Most recently, I've done work for DreamWorks via Titan Comics, where I did an issue of Penguins of Madagascar.
Oh, okay.
Which I've got a prop just over there, but I don't think you can.
Yeah, I know. It's not quite got that in shot at the moment, no.
Just imagine a comic with a penguin on it.
Yeah. Well, have a look at that in a minute.
It's
yeah.
really very good.
I can see it from here.
It's fantastic,
Yeah.
it's all penguiny.
It is.
That's the best thing about putting a camera on, you make up words like penguiny.
That's not a real word.
It is for the sake of this interview.
Excellent.
Penguiny.
We shall carry on in that case.
There we go. Can you like superimpose like a little link at the bottom with like a Wikipedia entry for penguiny? And you may have to create a Wikipedia entry, but we'll go for that.
We can do that.
We can do that. That's pretty much me today. I'm also an author. I've written and published 2 books at the moment.
Yep, that's in shot.
Got those in shot?
Yep,
There
yep.
we go.
It's fantastic. I mean, you obviously have a style,
Yep.
and it does sort of remind me of some of the TV shows of more recent years. Was that an inspiration or?
Not directly.
Yeah.
A lot of my inspiration came from about 15 years ago in comic books. well, like the mainstream American comic book started to employ an artist who was influenced by Eastern manga.
Yeah, okay.
So, although there was a manga influence in my work,
Yeah.
it's second generation.
Right.
I've been influenced by people who have been influenced, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're looking at names like Jeff Musada, Joe Madrea, Scotty Young's a huge influence.
Okay. And what?
Kind of pinched from their style and taken aspects of what I like from them and kind of amalgamated it into the nonsense you see before you.
And what medium do you work? Is this digital? Is it?
At the moment, I work exclusively digitally.
Okay.
I've got a lovely Cintiq at home. I spend many hours sat there in front of it using a program called Manga Studio. Previously, I was old school using the older pens and pencils, which we've got here today for doing sketching, because the Cintiq's a little bit too gadget heavy to bring along.
You know, does that come from a sort of broader style, do you think?
My core influence has been comics.
Yeah.
But that's not to say I don't draw from other media.
No.
I mean, you make...
Yeah, I mean that's a completely different format, isn't it?
These here, I don't know if you've got them in shot. These are the reproductions.
Just about.
Original oil paintings. These actually little canvases, 7 by 9 centimetres.
Okay, that's pretty small.
Very small.
Yeah.
All painted using a toothpick.
That's pretty impressive.
Unfortunately, I don't have any of those with me today, just because, if I'm honest, they sold out.
That's good.
It's good.
Well done. Well done. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.